Hello, this is SHAREfactory and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video, as you probably know, we're going to be building a mob spawner. So, this is the mob spawner we're going to be building today. It's a pretty simple mob spawner. The only thing we're going to need is cobblestone, 2 chests, and 4 hoppers. Also water, I guess. So anyway, let's get started with today's build. This is a pretty easy build. I've used it in multiple survival worlds, and it always works for me. So let's get started. What you need to do is just find an area, and then just add an area with a chest and some hoppers, 4 hoppers, and I guess you'll probably want to get slabs. You can do this differently, but I like to do this with slabs, just so you can access the chest. Build an area around the hoppers, and then I like to do 2 slabs over so you can still get into the chest, but you can also do glass or stairs, just depending on how you want to get into the chest. So then what I do is I go up, counting this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I got 25 blocks. That seems to be a safe distance that mobs will die. So, as it is a mob spawner, you want them to die instead of a mob grinder, where we'd want them to live. Which really you can change by just water at the bottom, but I like mob spawners because I like to use other ways to get XP. So just go up 25 blocks on all the pillars. And then once you've done that, and if you're doing this in survival, I also recommend you leave some water at the bottom to jump down, just in case you do run out of cobblestone. You still have a safe way to get off the tower, which I don't see any other reason to build this in creative, so I'm assuming you are building it in survival, so I recommend a pool of water at the bottom. Okay, and then once you've gone up 25 blocks, we're gonna need our water buckets. What you're gonna do is, counting this one, you're gonna go out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I thought we were gonna run out of room, but and then you're just gonna bring that out, and then add a little lip here at the end so that the water won't spill off the edge. And then you're just gonna encase this little area for the water to go. And then the reason it needs to be 8 blocks is so that when we place the water in, it will be able to flow to the edge without flowing off. So then you're just gonna do this on all 4 of these little areas. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll do another one here. And then I'll skip till I've done them all. So then you're just gonna add the little lip around the side, all the way back here. The water, and that's all you need to do. Alright, so I've got all of my areas filled in. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring this up another block on all the areas around the water. And what this does is, when I first started building this mob spawner design, I didn't do an extra block up here, but I found that when I do this extra block, the mobs seem to not be able to get out, and have, I guess, just an easier time getting to the kill drop right here. So this is what I do to ensure that the mobs don't get jammed up and stuck in the dropper. So now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna connect all these platforms, and we're gonna fill these in so the mobs actually have an area to spawn. So you just, excluding this little lip here for the water, you're just gonna bring these sections together, and then you're gonna fill them in, and then that just gives the mobs an area to actually spawn, where then they pathfind their way to the water. So then once you've got that connected, then just fill this in, and there we go. And then just fill in all your platforms. Alright, now that you've got those all filled in, the next thing we're going to do is add up the walls, so to make it a dark area so that mobs will actually be able to spawn. So what you're going to do here is, this time you're going to add, here I'll do it on this side, you're just going to add a wall all the way around these platforms you've just built. And then we're going to do a 2-block tall wall, and that lets any mob spawn, but I guess besides Enderman. But this is it. And this farm doesn't work for Enderman. So, because they would just teleport away anyway once they hit the water, so they wouldn't flow down. And then you're going to do this a 2nd block tall. Oh, maybe. There we go. And then, after you've finished your 2nd wall, what you're going to do is just fill in the roof. And then that's the primary part of the mob spawner done. Okay, so now that you've got the top of your mob spawner filled in, so it should be completely dark down here. Make sure you don't have any torches left over from filling in. One thing I recommend doing is lighting up the top of the mob spawner. This just helps more mob spawn in it, because otherwise they will spawn on top of it. So I recommend lighting up your mob spawner on top. It just helps their like the chance of mob spawning inside the dropper. So anyway, that's it. Now you have your mob spawner. It should be working. So yeah, I hope everybody did enjoy this tutorial and found it helpful on how to build a mob spawner. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.